What's up guys, my name is Robin and welcome back to the Resident Evil 7 teaser beginning hour on my channel RobzarrGoesRawr. Now the reason I'm playing this again, there's two reasons and I've waited till now to do it. One is because it is the month of Resident Evil, guys. The new game Biohazard comes out on the 24th of this month and that's really exciting. I'm super excited for it. It's going to be amazing. And that's just purely from playing this teaser. Now, the other reason I'm playing it is because a lot of you probably know, it got updated last year in December. I think it was December. That might be wrong, but it got updated sometime late last year, so that you can actually finish the game now. Now, just as a disclaimer, the bit with the mannequin, the dummy's hand and the dummy's finger, and there's something about 5 murders that I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but there's 5 murders to solve in this teaser now. I have solved them, but I will be doing them again in this video so that you guys know that I've done it and all that kind of stuff. The one thing I haven't managed to achieve is actually getting the true ending, and I know how to do it, I just haven't actually managed to do it for myself yet. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. Now we're going to go right from the beginning, start the game.
Ow! Keep still. Damn it.
I'm not overly sure why it keeps showing purple. That's not something it's done before. My PlayStation does that sometimes. It kind of like, the colours don't show properly. I'm just going to make sure. I might have to start it again. We'll see. This is black though, so that's encouraging. There's gonna be Let's not. No, this looks fine. There's gonna be a lot of different things that you have to do in this video in order to get the different things I'm going to show you. But I'm going to show you the most efficient order to do it in. And there is a way to do the dummy's hand 5 murder resolution and get the true ending in one walkthrough, and it's kind of required that you do actually. So the first thing you want to do as soon as you wake up is get this bend down and get this little lever underneath the fireplace. It's right to the right of you as soon as you wake up. Go on under the stairs and pick up the fuse. Let's get the fuse. Now that's what you ever want to do in here. The next thing you want to do is just pop the fuse in here. Make sure you turn the fuse on. And then switch it on. Okay. The noises in this game have got infinitely more creepy. I am just going to say that right now. Now the next thing you want to do is go on upstairs. Get the switch. And now the first thing I'm going to do is do what is required to get the good ending before I do the dummy's finger 5 murder challenge, because unless you get the good ending there's no point in doing the rest. So it's good to just make sure you get the true ending. You've done what is required to get the true ending before you progress and do anything else. So if you go up the stairs, up into the attic, you go through that door that I just went through. There is other stuff up here you need over on that side of the room, but for now, we're just going to take the basement key. This game has a monster in it now, so what we have to do is go down into the bottom floor again, and the goal is to get the things you need from the room the monster's in without the monster touching you. That's what you need to do. So you can come down the stairs, head right from the stairs, and go through this kind of like molded door, this infected door over here. Head on down this corridor, and again there's things you need in all of these drawers basically, so but we're not going to focus on that right now. So let's see if I can do this, shall we? Open up the basement, head on through. Now we need to get 2 things from the room we're about to head into, not this one, the one that is through that door. We need to get a valve, and we need to get another key. We need the lockpicks there, we'll pick that up on the way back, provided we can actually get out without getting attacked. What happens is, and this is why I haven't managed to do it, is the monster doesn't spawn until you get in there. So you have to make sure that you do the right thing in the right order, in order to be able to get out with them without the monster attacking you. So I'm going to do it, and hopefully if I manage to do it, I'll explain what I did on the other side of the store. Okay, let's go. Grab the valve, go back to the door. Up. Key. Out. Get out. There we go. Okay, I did it. I freaking did it. Okay. Okay, so I have the attic window key now, and I have the valve handle. And that's all you need to get from that room. And it's important to know that once you get these 2 items from the room, the monster despawns, because we will need to go back down into this room later on. But it's okay, the monster won't be there anymore. And basically the easiest way to get that key and the valve is to go for the valve first. As soon as you get through the door, run to the valve. And then run back to the door that you came through originally and knock onto it. Because if you noticed, there were boxes put against the door. That was put there by Jack, who's the evil owner of the house. And he's basically trying to block you out there so you get attacked by the monster. So run back to the door so you activate Jack's putting of the boxes in front of the door. And what that will do is that will make the monster that's in the room spawn in the main part of it instead of down that little corridor we went to after. So once you've hit the door, the monster will spawn in the main room. You run down the corridor, and up on the right-hand side, up above you on one of the shelves, was the attic window key. So you have to grab that and then run back through, and then kick the door open before the monster can catch up with you. If you have any problems in that main room with trying to not get eaten by the monster, you can kick the body bags at it, and that will stun it temporarily. But in order to get the true ending, you have to get out of there without getting injured. So now, technically, I could go and finish the game and I could get the true ending, but we're not going to do that yet, because we're going to solve the murders of the 5 people. So I picked up the lockpick, which was just down there. And the first thing we want to do is go and pick up everything we need that is unlockable. So we head up back here through the gate. And then at this corridor in this drawer, there's a blank notebook. So we want to pick that up because you need that to solve the mysteries. And I'll show you what that does when it activates. We need to go in through this door, this delightful door. In here there's some handgun ammo, so pick that up. And this is what you need the valve for, guys. So at the moment... oh, my recording is messing up a little bit there. At the moment, the toilet won't flush, so there's no water in the tank. So if we click on this here, pop the valve on. Okay, that's going to put water into the tank. We can flush the toilet now. And then there's your handgun. We pick up the handgun there, along with some lovely needles. So at the moment we've got this handgun ammo taking up, so if we just, as per usual, just if you're on a PlayStation, it's square to reload. I don't know what it is on Xbox. reload it, because then you've freed up that extra space in your inventory there. Okay, so that, for now, is everything we need in this part of the house. And I would like to point out that Jack isn't actually an issue with coming after you at the moment, so you're all safe there. Now what we're going to do is go and pick up the rest of the things we need. Here, in this drawer, is the dummy finger. You need that, 'cause that's what you need to solve the mysteries. You need another part in a minute as well, but we'll get that when we go back upstairs. With the lockpick, we're going to open this drawer. So, lockpick. This is the lockpick we got downstairs. So, there's that, and there's the axe. And then you just switch it back over to the gun, because you don't really need the axe, but it's good if you want to collect everything that you have it. So, oh, sorry, my recording's being a bit weird today. And then through the kitchen, out this door, through this door here, into this delightful scene. And then grab the bolt cutters. Yes, lovely. And then what we're going to do is open up this with the bolt cutters. Derelict house footage, so that's a tape that we need later on down the line. And now that's everything that we need from downstairs right now. Okay, so now we need to head back up. And I recommend you get all this stuff beforehand, because for some reason when I was trying to activate one of the murder activations, it didn't work without me having all of this stuff previously. So I recommend that you go and collect all this stuff before you actually head up here to do the murder mystery stuff. So, right, back up the stairs, back through this door. And onto this side of the room. Now, in the middle of these TVs... Where is it? I just did, there we go. Cellulite object. So we need to get that. And that's going to act as our hand for the dummy. So you need to combine the finger with the cellulite object. And now we have the dummy's left hand. Dummy's left hand with only an index finger attached. It seems to also have part of a thumb. Okay, so with that, that's basically all the collecting we need to do. And the other thing to note is that this door is currently locked. So just keep note of that as well. So in order to activate the solving of the 5 murders, we need to look at this here, which says 5 guests murdered, 4... I can't really read what it says. There we go. 5 guests were murdered, but where is unknown. Nothing to point at their final gravestones. So with that, this is where we need the blank book, which is no longer a blank book. It just says old notebook, and that has activated the first murder. So Grace will not wake when the clock makes its chime. Her covers are heavy, and it's her last bedtime. Now this took me a while to figure out, and I was just kind of like pointing, because I figured you'd have to point the dummy finger, because if you examine it, it points, right? So it's in a pointing fashion. So I was just kind of going around pointing at anything and everything. So the first one is back down the stairs, and you need to point it at this kind of like thrown down bookshelf right here. So click on it, examine it, and then move it around so it points. And it should make a noise, and your controller will vibrate. And that's 1 murder solved. So next thing we need to do is head on back upstairs. There's a lot of to-ing and fro-ing in this, just so you guys know. Head on back upstairs. Through this way. Don't go through the door, go right around the corner. And then look up at this light. And there's your second baby girl laugh. It's almost like PT where you would try to finish it, you'd wait for the baby giggles. This is just a laugh. And with this one, I almost forgot. This one is another reason why we had to get the true ending before we did the murders, because now we're going to be going back down to the basement. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. You ain't nothing. Okay, back down we go. And remember, because we completed the true ending and got the 2 objects out of here previously, the monster will be despawned, so you won't need to worry about them being in here. So, objects. Dummy's left hand. Examine. Sometimes it takes some fiddle work. Okay, so let me just read what the book said. I didn't read what the book said, did I? Okay. Oh, no, wrong button. Phil's tucked in tight on his cold, stiff bed. He's having sweet dreams of not being dead. So that was what, you know, it's the body bag clue for that one. Right, so now we have to head back upstairs. The next one we're going to be using the gun for. Equally, you could just bump into what we're about to do, but it's easier to use the gun because it's more precise. You've only got limited ammo, so. Okay, so just here, this image of the woman in the black dress with the bag on her head. We want to shoot that. Okay. And that'll put up another murder. Stanley was told to go play hide and seek, but they wouldn't let him out no matter how much he shrieked. And this murder is solved by going into this room under the stairs here. This is like a Harry Potter murder right here. And what we need to do is make sure we're facing this door. Open. Inventory. Dummy's left hand. Examine. Point it at the door. There we go. Okay, so that's all you really need the gun for, but it's nice having a gun in Resident Evil. Okay, the next thing you need to do is a little bit more complicated. The only way I'm going to be able to direct you on how to do this is if you have a PlayStation, because I'm not overly familiar with the buttons on an Xbox, so I don't know I don't know what's where. But it'd be the one furthest on your right, I'd assume, same as it is on the PlayStation. So what you need to do in order to get the next laugh is face this mirror. Kind of stay in this room's like archway, and face the mirror, and then do a back turn. And so we'll do a back turn. You need to, like a fast back turn, you need to press circle and move down the left analog stick as quickly as you can. So you do that, and that's how you do it. But for some reason I didn't activate it. Maybe we have to be further out the room. Make sure you're looking at the mirror. Why is it going to do it? Why is it not doing it? Come completely out of the room. This should do it. There we go. So you have to come further out the room a little bit. Okay, and then just make sure you pull these on PlayStation controller. It's circle and the left analog stick down, and press them as quickly as you can. I say that, it's not going to do it now. Not going to do it now. Come on now. There you go. And it will do that for you. So the murder on this one is Marlene was so proud of her white and blue necklace it made her feel tall and left her quite breathless. Now this one is a pain in the ass. It's a really easy one to find, but trying to get it to activate, it's a freaking nightmare, and I'll show you why. So we'll head back upstairs. Upstairs to the attic. And then back into this main room here. Now you see these white and blue cables running across here. This is what we need to point at. And this can cause quite some difficulty because they're so tiny. So it takes a lot of fiddling around. This might take a while, but it does work because I've done it. Maybe we need to get a bit closer. Oh, am I actually pretty close? Right, let's stand here. Nope, not that one. Don't want to cut the wires, I want to point at the wires. There we go. Okay. So that's the fourth murder. Now the next one's kind of a two-part thing. We need to head back downstairs and use the videotape that we got from the locked cabinet that we opened with the bolt cutters. And I think this was just to make sure that we get full use out of everything in the game still. But what I'm about to do, you might have to do twice, just so you're aware. So I think actually you have to do it twice. But we'll see. Right, so what's about to happen, it doesn't always take the same amount of times to trigger the laugh this time. So if it takes you 3 or 4 times, don't worry, it will trigger eventually. The last time I played it, it took 2 attempts of playing this video for the laugh to trigger where it's supposed to trigger. So it's a bit time consuming, but we'll do it anyway. Derelict house footage, pop that in there and play. Now we just need to go through this sequence.
Who? Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Okay. So you do actually, I am actually playing this as part of the game, just so you know. It's not an actual video, this is actually playable stuff. For those of you that haven't played the demo previously.
All right, let's go.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
After you.
So, why are we in hell this time?
Do you ever prep?
What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit! No, I should have worn my good shoes.
Just looking around the kitchen. Everything's a lot more gooped up now in the real life, not in the video.
Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre? Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Just so you guys know, occasionally a ghost will appear on here. Some people think that has relevance to whether the laughter is triggered where it needs to be triggered, but I don't know whether that's true or not.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
You take your time.
Andre?
Hurry the fuck up.
Where the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man? What the hell?
Now I can complete the
You gotta be
rest.
fucking kidding me.
I can do the rest in nice, timely fashion.
We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
We've all seen this before, by the way. This is all the same stuff as what happened in my original video of this game. And Drake! And there it is. Now, I'm probably going to have to do that again. I'm not going to cut away because I want you guys to see exactly what it is I'm doing. Anyway, once you've done that, come back out of this room and into the main corridor. And go back left. Right, sorry. I know my right and left. Through this corridor. Through the motor door. Through the corridor. Back down to the basement. We might be lucky to get it first time. I don't know. Back to the basement. Back through the monster door. Again, monster's not here because we deactivated it. And on the floor, you'll find this doll. You just need to look at it. And you should get a laugh. But it didn't activate this time. So now we gotta go. This is the tedious part of this. Now we've got to go and do the video again. But I think it takes more than once because as part of the trailer you'd watch the video anyway. So me watching it that first time is probably just me activating it in the trailer because a note changes and all different things happen after you watch the video for the first time. So I think watching it the second time is that extra bit that you need, because this note here normally is over there and it says, oh, they will bash them against the stones or whatever, but now it's bash you against the stones. So that's the difference between watching the video the first time. But that's part of the main demo, so I think in order to do the extra part for the murders, you do need to watch it a second time anyway. But that's just what I've observed. If it works the second time for me this time again, then I'm going to say that's a pretty fair assumption. But we'll see.
Boo. Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Yep. Let's do this again. Take your sweet ass time to do everything.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
Nope.
After you.
It makes me
So-
wonder.
Why are we in hell this time?
We've heard of this.
You
I'm
ever
not
prep?
really worried about talking
What's
over
the
it.
prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted?
What these particular group of people are going to be playing, like their parts in
Fuck me.
the
I
main
was an
game.
anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
And what the
Abandoned
deal is with the
farmhouse,
laughing
missing
girl as
family,
well,
Foul play
with
suspected.
these murders.
The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit. I know I should have worn my good shoes.
I wonder what
Oh,
happens if I
shit.
follow him.
Glad I had my
No, I
shot.
can't.
Although, this would make a great backdrop.
Never
Andre,
tried to do that
what do you
before.
think?
And I actually can't follow him.
Andre?
There we go.
Andre!
Sneaky.
Andre!
Andre!
Clancy, you see where Andre went?
Come the fuck on. I ain't got time to wait for your bullshit.
Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Still no ghost on the stairs there. You'll know when you see the ghost. It's not exactly unobvious. It's a female ghosty you thing. Although I'm not overly sure how a ghost would play into Resident Evil, but you know.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Yes, you take your sweet ass time, Pete.
Andre? Where the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man? What the hell?
I had to get a little bit close to him to trigger that. Finicky mechanics. Right, let's
You
finish
gotta be
this,
fucking
shall
kidding
we?
me. All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. Fuck this show.
Okay. Okay, let's try again. Right, back down to the basement. Hopefully it will trigger this time. Nope. Through the monster room. Here. For those of you that are confused about where to pick the key up from, by the way, because I know I did it in a bit of a rush. So if I just play out, while I'm down here, I'm going to play out what I did with the monster. So come through the door, the valve is on here. And then when you come back, then turn around as quickly as you can, run towards this door, and knock it, and that will activate Jack's scene, but it will be blocked. So then that will activate the monster to come down through here, which is where the vent is. Drop down there. And as quickly as you can, you need to run through here, run. And on this doll statue here is where the attic window key is. Then you need to run back and kick the door open. Normally takes 2 kicks, and then you'll be able to get free. And that's how you do the monster. Just so you know. A little bit more in depth. Really? Still nothing. Right. Okay. Let's go again. Now you guys can skip ahead if you want. I'm gonna put one more attempt on in the video, just so that you guys know exactly what it is I've done. But you guys can skip ahead if you want. You've seen the video enough times. Let's just try it one more time. If it doesn't work this time, I'll skip to when it does work. I'll tell you how many attempts it took me as well.
Boo. Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals.
Oh, we have to go through this
Speaking of
benign
which,
conversation
make
again
sure the
with these
sound is right
idiots.
this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Let's keep an eye out for the ghost. Let's see if it is relevant. I'm curious now.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
Okay.
After you.
So, why are we in hell this time?
Do you ever prep?
What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit! I knew I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre?
Andre?
Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where
Let's see
Andre
if
went?
there's a ghost. No, still no ghost.
Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman
Hurry
like you,
the fuck
Clancy,
up, man.
You stick with me.
Out of my way.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
Andre? Where the fuck is he?
Come on, dude. Hurry up.
Andre, where are you, man?
Is there no rewind option on this goddamn video?
What the hell?
Now we do the rest in actual time.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this shit.
Okay, now let's try downstairs again. Now I just want to say this is a common thing to happen. A lot of the times it doesn't trigger automatically. I'm hoping it will do it after 3 though. Still nothing. Okay, right. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through it as many times as it takes to get that damn thing to trigger. If I see anything different in the tape the next time I play it, or the time that it works, I will pop that in the video, but I'm going to do a cutaway to whatever difference that is right now, and then the next thing you'll see will be either me back at the doll if there's no difference, or me in the tape again if there is a difference. So be right back.
Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck
Whoa.
this show.
Okay, the ghost was there. Okay. There was a ghost. I saw the ghosty goo. Maybe if that's gonna make a difference. Let's finish this. Okay, let's see if that made a difference, shall we? It does! It makes a difference. The ghost makes a difference, guys. So that was my 4th attempt. And actually, I did see the ghost. That was what I think that's what triggered it. And I don't think it didn't appear in the place that I thought it would on the top of the stairs. It appeared at the top of the ladder as we were going down to find Andre. So anyway, that's triggered it. That was my 4th attempt at it. Okay, so that was a much longer process than I expected it to be. Anyway, we've done the doll. Now we need to go back up. Let's just see what the murder message is. Everybody loves a good murder message. Timmy did not mind the harsh light of 4 suns. Eyes require heads, and he did not have one. Okay. Ooh. Ammo. Never noticed that before. So now we need to go and find Timmy's... Is it Timmy? Timmy's final resting place, which is pretty fucking disgusting if you ask me, but let's go and have a look. Okay, so there's the head. What I assume is the head anyway. Need to open the pot. Which just, I can imagine that smelling like just, ugh. I can't stand the smell of like raw meat in a butcher's, let alone this would be fucking awful for me. Anyway, grab your finger, point it at the sub. Okay. Now that's your 5 murders solved. Now what we need to do, and this is the bit that's interesting to me, because apparently what happens next is something that gets transferred over to the main game, providing you have the save game file for this this teaser on your system. So head back upstairs into the attic and into this main room that we've got collected the key, and the murders started from over here. Now I showed you before that this door was locked. It's now covered in delightfully red bloody handprints. So we're gonna go through this door now. You get a nice inspirational message, you're the best ever, and a dirty coin. Now the dirty coin is what is supposed to have some kind of relevance. There's your child laughter. The dirty coin is what is supposed to have some kind of relevance and transition to the main game. I don't know whether that's true or not, but if it is, that's pretty cool. I will see how it plays in later on this month, because it's not long till the main game. But that's the 5 murders solved. That's all you have to do. And you can see we've got all 5 in the notebook there. So that's all the 5 murders solved. The next thing we need to do, and the final thing we need to do, is actually complete our true ending, which is pretty simple. As soon as we go through, come back through this door, we go up this ladder, and then attic window key, which we got from the monsters room, and use that, and there we go. The authorities searched the house. No videotape or other corroborating evidence of murder was found. The man's description of events were outlandish, but details, however, they were discounted after a small amount of LSD was found in his possession. Huh. True ending. The terror continues in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. January 24th, 2017 purchase now. So that is the official ending of the demo, and that is a way to make this demo link to the main game, and it's a way of getting out without getting infected, and that's the first time I've done that, so I'm quite proud I managed to do that. It takes a little fiddling with the dummies left hand thing. Some of the things you need to point out are a little bit more fiddly than I'd like them to be, but still it's a really cool concept. I'm interested in seeing what the main 3 people there have got to play in the main game, and I'm interested to see what the murders have got to do with it, and also how this kind of like child's laughter plays into it as well. But that's it. There's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you can do. Oh, there we go. Join Resident Evil Ambassador. Oh, there it is. Item transfer. You can transfer this item to the main game if you have the saved data for this demo. Okay, so I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't see this the last time I completed it without getting the true ending. Because I got the infected ending before, which is the same thing, but I'd gotten bit. But I didn't see this before. Transfer. So maybe you do need to get the true ending in order for that to happen. And that is it. That is going to be it from me for this video. I hope you found this video helpful if you're struggling with this demo. It took me a long time to figure out the pieces and kind of point at everything in every direction possible. But I'm really excited. 24th of October, 24th October is my birthday. 24th of January is not far from me, as I'm recording this video, is 20 days away. So we're really not far from the main game. And you can guarantee that I'll be doing a full playthrough of it on the channel when it comes out. But that's going to be it from me for this one, guys. If you have any questions or any other things that you think I should see in this demo, let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below as well. Make sure you keep an eye out for the rest of the videos that are coming out this week. And until the next time you hear from me, guys, as always, stay classy, gamers.